Welcome back to Crypto Labs News,
years.
where we connect the dots the mainstream media ignores because in crypto, timing is everything. Today's video is packed with market-shaking headlines,
the truth is,
political drama, and massive moves behind the scenes that could either send your portfolio soaring or leave you in the dust. From explosive XRP price action and Bitcoin ETF inflows to a game-changing bill headed to President Trump's desk, this is the kind of update that separates the pros from the panic sellers. Stick around till the end because I'm also revealing a hidden crypto community making stealth moves, and we'll close out with XRP charts that are pointing to a potential $3.20 breakout. Smash that like button, subscribe to Crypto Labs News, and let's jump right in. Let's start with some political fireworks. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent dropped a fiery quote today saying, "I'm not going to take firefighting advice from economic arsonists." He's throwing shade at the Democratic Party, blaming them for reckless spending and saying the new big beautiful bill will reverse the damage. That bill designed to lower costs, boost wages, and reinvigorate the private sector is heading to President Trump's desk for signing tomorrow on none other than Independence Day. The timing, perfect political theater, but more importantly, it could reshape Main Street economics, especially if you're in crypto, because when the economy grows and inflation stays in check, it gives capital the green light to move into risk assets like XRP and altcoins. Now let's talk data. June's jobs numbers just came in and they blew expectations out of the water. Non-farm employment, 147,000 jobs added versus 111,000 forecasted. Unemployment dropped to 4.1% from an expected 4.3%. This kind of strength signals that the private sector is roaring. Interestingly, federal government jobs have declined for 5 straight months, proof that this growth is real, not inflated by bureaucracy. One catch: strong jobs equals no interest rate cuts. That's right. With the economy booming, Jerome Powell is unlikely to cut rates in July, or even September. Rate cuts might be off the table for now, but investor confidence is up, and that's fueling crypto momentum. Heading over to CoinMarketCap, total crypto market cap, $3.39 trillion to 4-hour volume, $118 billion. Bitcoin dominance, 64.4%, and climbing fear, and greed index, 54, neutral, but leaning bullish altcoin season index, still at a week 23, meaning Bitcoin still leads set inflows are proving just how strong institutional demand is. Bitcoin ETFs saw $47 million inflow on July 1st, reversing a $340 million outflow the previous day. Last week, a massive $2.1 billion in net inflows. Ethereum ETFs are slowing, but still up $17 million this week. All of this tells us one thing: big money is entering the market, especially via regulated routes. XRP futures and bull note. Let's dive into XRP. Futures open interest jumped 30% recently, and the charts are lighting up. XRP just broke out of a bullish pennant on the weekly time frame, pointing toward a price target of $3.20, which is a potential 40% gain from current levels. This breakout is being backed by real market momentum. Ripple's application for a national bank charter growing interest in RLUSD. Ripple's regulated stablecoin partner with platforms like OpenPay to expand compliant cross-border payments, and while the SEC has paused Grayscale's attempt to convert its large-cap fund into a spot ETF, which would have included XRP, the move has sparked speculation that XRP's own ETF could be on the horizon. This past week has been monumental for Ripple. Ripple is applying for a federal bank charter and a Fed master account, aiming to become the most compliant and secure stablecoin provider in the US. BitMEX now accepts RLUSD as margin collateral on its derivatives trading platform. Meanwhile, Celsius is suing Tether for $4.3 billion, accusing it of illegally liquidating Bitcoin during their bankruptcy proceedings. Tether's status in both the US and Europe is now in question, especially since it's not MiCA-compliant. With Ripple surging in regulatory alignment and Tether under pressure. We may be witnessing the beginning of a stablecoin flipping. Macro. In sight, immigration and new stat shocked economists. Native-born workers added 830,000 jobs. Foreign-born workers lost 3 for 8,000. Why is this relevant? It shows that domestic labor is surging back, and with border enforcement tightening, fewer undocumented workers are in the job market. That's fueling a major narrative shift in economic policy. More private sector jobs and fewer government jobs equals sustainable growth, and more capital flowing into investments like crypto. Let's pull up the XRP chart. We're currently bouncing off a critical resistance level, one we've tested multiple times this year. A clean break above that level confirms the bullish pennant breakout. We're also seeing strong momentum on the long-term wave indicators. Short-term RSI is ticking upward, MICT is flipping bullish, and volume is rising, exactly what you want to see in a real breakout. If momentum continues, XRP to $3.20 isn't just possible, it's probable. And as promised, here's your bonus. We're giving away $100 in XRP every single week. Last week's winner was Pat. Congrats. Want to enter? It's simple. 1. Follow us on X at BullRunnersHQ. 2. Like, retweet, and comment XRP under the pinned post. 3. Subscribe to our crypto newsletter, link in description. 4. Download our free eBook, Altcoin Secrets, the underground guide to becoming a crypto millionaire. 53 people entered last week. Your odds are. That's it for today's episode of Crypto Labs News, the only channel that connects politics, crypto, and market trends so you can stay one step ahead. If you got value from today's breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe with notifications on, and comment 777 if you're still bullish on the cycle.